skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's got it with room to run. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He's getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Texas A&M 7, LSU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. From the shotgun to handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. His contact on the throw. Grab made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball's knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Oh, but a chance at a big man touchdown if he doesn't run out of oxygen. Touchdown, Texas A&M. All the way back for a scoop and score. This play's going crazy. That is any defender's dream. The fumble takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Let's see if the scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And on the carry, he's heading left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Takes the grab. It's Peterson. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. They They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
14, LSU 7.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Aggies. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make a... And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 28, LSU.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Sands. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here comes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. What a catch! He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a wide receiver screen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Grab behind the line, it's Moffitt. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Sets up a second down play. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. He hands it to the back. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. The Aggies come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back.
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. It was set up to work, but an inaccurate throw. When the gamble doesn't work, maybe they should have gone for it and 4th down, let the quarterback throw. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's looking to scramble. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Chris, let's give credit to this defense for having all the answers on that one. Skill guys covered in nickel. Quarterback accounted for and stopped before reaching the marker. That's great coordination and togetherness from this defensive unit.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner being brought down.
Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
Handed off. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Moffitt. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking for a man. Catch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 12 set to kick off.
It's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. With the catch, it's Sams. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. The Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass rush swarming him again.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Bugger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo.
He'll take a deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The sure hands. It's Peterson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Ball caught near the sticks. It's Peterson. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Going toward the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Or it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They open the 4th by going to the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal a victory.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
First and goal for the offense.
42 Spider.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8.
Black 24. Black 24.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 49, LSU.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it away.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
LSU Tigers will take over first and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
18-yard line. Second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to